It is open, my friends. Battles have yet to begin. Laughter will be heard in gales and floods. But if not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
Last time we all left off on the wonderful Grantinan product, they underwent a rescue mission to save what turned out to be Francis from his binds and imprisonment. Had a mixed review rescue. Ultion was killed, his body stolen, and brought to life for purposes of Ego's own ambitions. BT departed and recruited some additional help so that they might actually confront Ego in a more manageable way. They did some scouting, found where Ultion was being held, and have planned a second rescue mission within 24 hours. Great, right? Meanwhile, Ultion was terrorized and tormented in many ways, is himself a bit of a changed man now, for reasons we just won't get into. You'll have to watch the last one again to get into all that. It was also revealed that good old Sir Rodney was actually Duncan the Brutal, bonded with lies, doing his best to make up for the past and what he thought and believed he really was, even after being revealed by lies itself that his life was a lie, to a certain degree. Now, where we hop in is with the rest of the group, and a moments before they depart. You all had a wonderful chance to be able to equip yourselves with certain amounts of equipment. Is there anything you would like to say that your characters are bringing with you in addition, outside of this lab, from all the experiments that have been created by Duncan during their time here? This can be something of like, I'm picking up a random little item that is a once-used magical item. If you want to pocket something that could be used for like a spell of some kind for the future, keeping in mind that it is limited in power and limited in quantity. Nothing, overly powerful. So no instant death capsules, basically.
Are there any? It feels like Ultion had one of these type of things, like some kind of crossbow mechanism attached to a rope that takes you to another place.
Oh, grappling hooks. Yeah.
Yeah, grappling hook.
Yeah. Can I get some of that?
Yeah, you can get a grappling gun.
Nice.
Out of curiosity, how fast can you go up with one of those?
Good question.
That's a great question.
Not as fast as you can run up the wall.
There's a monk. That's a good answer. Four. They're only 30 feet in length, and it's considered a once round use, so 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are there
So
any
you're right.
stim packs lying around?
Kind of like health potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Roll a d6.
Roll a d6.
Roll a d6. Na.
I got a 2.
2? Yeah, okay, so there are
Yeah.
2, and we're going to make them greater. So go into your inventory,
Ooh.
look up items, and put in greater healing health potion. Or greater potion of healing. It always throws me off as to what they're called. Hang on.
Potion of healing, parentheses, greater.
There you go. Got it. 2 of those.
Fantastic.
Perfect. Anything else?
I would like
This
a
is in-
trinket, a knickknack of some nature.
Great, you have a trinket, a knickknack of some nature. It's absolutely useless. What's it look like?
Can I have that fob watch from the display case?
You're gonna have to remind me what you're talking about.
Oh, we are in like Duncan's
Yeah,
home
yeah.
center, right?
What are you talking about?
there was an old antique fob watch, some in like a glass display case. It was arcane old stuff, and I called it the Kettle and Hob because it was funny and it rhymes. Where was that?
I think I absorbed it.
No.
I
It
think
was-
I absorbed it.
If it was in a display case, it's under a security mount, and you didn't absorb all the stuff just lying around.
As soon as I found out he's lies, I am.
He's not lies, he's bonded with lies. Remember, there is a separation.
Okay. Well, I can't find where I wrote anything down about the fob watch, but I know there was one. Can I have it anyway?
If it was in a display case, no. Not the fob watch.
Very well. Then, in that case, my trinket will be a piece of slag metal
Oh,
from an old forgery. Or forge process, not forgery.
great, yeah, he's got a bucket of scrap lying around. You can grab that.
Okay. I will pick the shimmery shiniest that is as round as possible, but still very pitted and everything because it is slag.
Great.
Why are they digging through my litter box?
It's a funny joke.
Oh,
Funny joke!
gross.
Before you all head off, Duncan will round everyone up again and just try to confirm. Alright, everyone. We'll all remember the plan.
Nope.
That's why we're rehashing. You know, breaking the fourth wall a little bit. Let's go over what we talked about last time around. That's a lot of blank faces. Did no one write it down? I didn't. I was too busy controlling all the recording stuff, you know. Being a producer, GM.
Yeah, guys, did any of you write it
lore
down?
Keeper. All that.
Write down.
Remember, I'm not part of this.
I remember I told Duncan I'd kill whoever he wanted.
I was put on Ultion duty because I have lesser restoration, but I don't know what Ultion duty entails.
Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna
I'm
leave you
pretty
all
sure-
for that. This
I'm
is on
pretty
you.
sure Big Tin was the one with the plan and the Primordials. So
No.
And he's a robot, so he has flawless memory.
Yes, that's
Wait.
true, but
weren't you like going to teleport us to where Ultion is, and then Korag and Shadow were going to try to kill what's his name?
my
Yeah,
little
I
battery
remember
light
this.
is
Yeah,
blinking. Beep.
while
No
I remember
teleporting.
what Korag and I were to do. We were to make sure Tihiri was properly dealt with so that it did not get in way.
Good.
yeah. Remember that. Mhm.
I mean, it was to help out with whatever Ultion's in.
Mhm.
It was to distract Ego until you could free Ultion, and then Ultion's supposed to kill him.
Great. And we're getting there by teleportation.
No,
How are we getting there?
I was
No teleportation.
How are
That
we
was-
getting to this place?
It was discussed, but We don't have the power for that. We're walking there. That's how we're getting there.
Oh.
Sneaking through and sneaking in.
Plague.
Pestilence.
Wrath.
That would
Pestilence
be-
is taking care of all of the outside people.
Yes.
So we're just going to walk in.
I was going to make sure that you weren't going to be interrupted during your noble efforts. We have to get
And
there
Wrath
first.
was going to brute in the corner. So we're all set now.
Yeah, he's still kind of sitting in the
He's
same
out.
spot. Flames nearly died out. Huh.
Well then, should we start walking?
Yeah. I guess we should. This is typically the time and the moment where a leader says something profound and leading. You
Go ahead.
all know me. I'm not that kind of guy. So I'm just going to say good luck, have fun, and let's kill ego.
Well said, as always.
We are going to, just for funsies, I say just for funsies, we're going to be adding a little moment that you all had a nice, good meal, and BT, you'll be included in this, so that
What?
we're not excluding you. Well,
Uh-oh.
figure out some way. What did you... It's a spell, Hero's Feast. So something
Okay.
appeared that you could devour that would help you and include you in this.
It's just a plate of living metal.
Oh, those are good rolls. All of your health. You have temporary hit points. Now, technically it's temporary. This is additional to your hit points, so it can be healed up. Your HP effectively is increased by 13 for the next 8 hours, I think actually it is. You're also immune to fear effects. And there's one other thing. I did not look it up.
I get all the spell energy I want.
Nah, unfortunately. Doesn't quite work that way. Your body is complicated, BT.
Yep. It's the balancing factor. I know.
Instead of adding my health 13, I made my health 13. Much worse.
You can also temporarily change and override your
Yeah, that's what I
health. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. Bring forth great feast. Yep. It
I
takes in
have
the
a quick
feast
question
several
about a mechanic
benefits.
real quick.
Hang on. Keep that
Wait.
question in mind. Cured of all diseases, poisons. You become immune to poison and being frightened. So immune to poison and frightened. And your wisdom saving throws are made at advantage. That was the other thing. And you get those temporary hit point boosts. Perfect. All right, Ultion, what was your quick little thing?
Okay, this is a mechanic thing. So
Yep,
this
yep.
is a little bit of table talk, so I'll go quick. The Crusher, once per turn when I hit a creature and they move 5 feet out of my attack range.
It's
So
forced
then do I
movement. Does
get an
not trigger an
opportunity-
attack of
Okay,
opportunity.
okay,
Remember,
movement.
forced
Okay.
movement, yep. The attack of opportunity is by voluntary movement, not forced. Good question. Okay. While you're all...
Just to clarify, you said wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom, yes. Just wisdom saving throws. Advantage on those. While you're all sneaking up to the place where Pestilence will start his little foray in good time, I need everyone to roll stealth checks to make sure you get there uninterrupted. And you're going to be adding 10 because Dunkon is going to be casting Pass Without a Trace. So, little
10
chance you
in
might be.
addition to our modifiers? Or
10 in
instead
addition
of?
to your modifiers.
Don't
Okay,
mind
well,
if I
we
do.
I pass.
Whoa.
Can you believe that?
Those are two
What a
natural
waste.
20s.
What a waste. What a waste.
And there they are for
The
The
whole
entire
game.
session.
Now I'm dead.
All right, well,
Jeez.
that's 30 minimum for BT.
Well, I rolled a 3,
BT just
so
appeared.
that's 25.
25 for Mr. Tim's, Korag. What did Minnie get?
33.
33. Shadows?
35.
35. The BT, what was yours ultimately?
38.
38. Wow.
who does this guy think he is? Me?
Oh, y'all are gone. Okay. Everything's fine. It's fine. So we're going to switch over for a moment.
Instead of fire, it's shadows.
We're going to go say hi to Ultion.
Yo.
Yo. You wake up inside this device of yours. Some strange human moving around, fastening up some wires. See the similarly armored ego in front of you, and a Tahiri hiding or lurking in the background.
Slurking?
We'll have to
Yo,
come up
what
with
is
a
he doing?
definition for slurking at some point. I'm going to write that down so we remember. There's another thing you notice as well, though. A round black ball, about a foot in diameter. It looks like it's perpetually spinning, and in motion so quick that you can't actually make any sense of it, really. Not sure what the substance is made of. It just hovers about 4 feet off the ground. You hear Ego talking to it. The device is literally operational, just a few little bits that we have to finish putting together. I've always come out of this little black ball. I'm eager to see what it is, how it works. We received your blueprints. Good. Ultion, you are awake. How do you feel?
I'm not talking to this guy.
Still giving the silent treatment. That is okay. As I was saying, though, Truth is on his way as well. He said that something was happening. Your friends are making a mess again. We cannot predict what is happening in the next 24 hours. Very unusual. Either bodes well for us or well for you. We'll see what happens, though. Did anyone hear that talk?
Sorry. Butthead.
We have extra guards, extra people. But I wanted to ask you... it would be pointless, wouldn't it? Last chance, Ultion. Well, perhaps not quite, but... this world would be better off if you worked with us.
Neither one of us are walking out of here alive.
Even if that were true, I would still come back. But you, we're making sure you don't.
Are you sure? Like, positive?
Give me an insight check.
Oh, I shall. You think I won't? I will. Ooh, that's not great. Eef, 9.
9.
Yeah.
There's a flicker of something in his movement, but you're not sure what it is.
As long as I saw a reaction, that's good enough.
I'm entirely positive, Voltaire. We've done everything imaginable. Perhaps we should move to a different spot. Agreed. Do not let him hear too much. Good. Stay cozy. Don't try to get out or anything. For the rest of you, you arrive in one of the inner circles, near the center of the second floor, or second level, I should really say. Heavy guards all around. Have to slip by a lot of patrols. Pestilence, this long-beaked, masked, leather-cloaked, leather-gloved, wide-brimmed hat. For all people, imagine a plague doctor. That's what he looks like. He takes a couple of steps forward and... I think this is a good time for me to do my work. Do save yourselves a little and make sure you're not too close. I can't properly control it when I start releasing what is within. And he starts taking his glove off, pulling slightly at each finger, then steps out into the open, in front where you see 4 chain gunners standing guard in front of this very large door. As he steps forward, you hear him declare out, "Good afternoon, mortals," and then starts getting shot. Gunshots echoing through, slamming into his body. But as each bullet pierces through and goes through his uniform, a thick, pungent green smoke starts falling to the ground and moving as if it's alive, crawling towards these people. It is a shame, really, how much you mortals do not see when death is before you. As soon as this green smoke touches any of the people, they start choking, gasping, their skin becoming desecrated and peeling off of itself. We were talking about kind of a little earlier, Indiana Jones style. Melting skin, skulls left behind, decrepit corpses piling up in places. And the smoke begins to peel to the sides, leaving a clear pathway and choking off any other guards that start coming closer. You have a path to the door, and Pestilence currently hovers about 10 feet in the air with more smoke just coming out of his body, crawling through these hallways. And you hear screams begin to echo through them. Those of you with keen enough hearing hear a soft chuckle coming from Pestilence. Yes. Feed me. Dunk on, turning a little, as pale as Dragonborns can get, a little pale, looking up at him. We should get inside. Moreover, you should get inside. I'm going to be hanging back and making sure that Truth can't, or his bonded, can't pull any of his tricks. If he does, well, you won't know what's a truth or a lie in front of you. Good luck.
And to you, sir. Getting in there.
Getting in there. Climb up to these doors, or walk up to these doors.
Go.
Open them up, and inside you see a fairly large empty room with a very strange contraption sitting in the middle. The only part of Ultion that you see is his face. The rest, it looks as though he's encased in what would be a coffin-like device, with arms resting on either side, holding it in place over a platform in the middle. A soft glow coming from engravings inside this platform, and wires spinning and protruding out of it into the ground. In front of it, standing with a smile, is Ego, this carapaced, armored individual who is face masked, and the only part of him you being able to actually properly see would be his bright red eyes, smiling at you all, as eyes can smile. Off on the side is Takiri, a rock gnome, who looks paler and cracked in the skin, and as though he's swaying a little bit almost. Didn't entirely know how you're going to do it, but welcome. Do you want a speech, or are we just going to get this on the way? Roll for initiative, I guess.
Man. One day I'm going to roll well for initiative, and it's going to be really cool.
One of these days, we're gonna get initiative. Except for you, Ultion. You got stuff that's happening at the top of every round.
Oh, baby. I am deep in thought and heating my body temperature up with my sheer will right now. I'm gonna melt through this thing.
Iron Will Stoneman?
Is this a spider?
Kind of looks like it.
Spider?
Kind of looks like it.
Okay.
What is it? What is this? The terrible 2000s movie Wild Wild West with Will Smith and what's his name?
This
terrible.
is
That's a
called
hilarious movie.
Me being
so
a
bad. Watch it
poor,
again. It's so terrible, guys.
poor man and having to use icons wherever I can find them.
No, I wasn't even looking at that.
Yeah.
The giant spider thing.
You could also see that strange black ball off to the side as well, just hovering there, watching. Okay.
Does it look flammable?
It looks like a strange black ball, just floating.
Anything's flammable if you believe.
Sure. BT, what'd you get?
6.
6. Ooh. Minnie, what'd you get?
5.
5. Ooh. Shadows, what'd you get?
23.
23. Yay. Korak, what'd you get?
10.
10. What is going on? Okay.
They got natty ones.
I'll have you know I got a 3. But
Well
my
done.
modifier is only 2.
Well done. Wow, okay. We did get some interesting stuff here. Great, excellent, perfect. All right. Up first is gonna be Ultion. I need you to make a Constitution check. You're muted in some way.
I am muted in some way. You said con save?
Go on, save.
15. On the nose.
15. That is on the nose. Having made your save, you do hear Wrath's voice inside your mind. Through all the renditions, I've done a lot of things that I regret. The creation of ego is one of the worst. But I used to work with him. We used to be partners. Your first level of fusing with Wrath has been unlocked. Take a look at what you get. You're still trapped, but after that, it's you, Shadows.
Yay! Right, so my job entails Tahiri. Cheery. Cheery fellow, really. I'm gonna run here.
Ooh, shiny.
And as I approach him for my bonus action, I'm going to click my boots.
You faded out at the end there, but I'm assuming you're clicking your Boots of Heal for a bonus action? Boots of
Yes,
Speed.
yes.
Yep.
Boots of Speed clicked. That is my bonus action, so I am just going to attack him.
Yeah,
As I
excellent.
come up, slide just beyond him, and strike at his knee. Yes, unarmed attack. Ooh. Does a 24 hit?
Sure does.
Excellent. Excellent indeed. That will be 9 points of bludgeoning.
Ooh.
Second, ooh, I got a nat 20 for the second attack.
That's sexy. Oh, I just nothing but 9. Wow. That definitely hits, so roll.
Remind me how we do crits.
Double your dice, add your modifier, and double the result.
Gods. Oh my word! I just got max damage.
Mmm, delicious. Makes me feel less
So
bad
that's
for it.
48.
Schmack.
48 points of bludgeoning damage.
48 points of bludgeoning damage. In a wild opening move, Shadows bursts into action as soon as Ego finishes his sentence, clicks his heel together like Dorothy, and runs right up to Tahiri, smacking him once and then spamming him into the stomach, causing him to go keel almost over inside a heavy, heavy hit. Anything else with your turn?
No, I moved, I did bonus action, and I attacked, so we're good.
Tahiri, even though he's been hit in the stomach, reacts fairly quickly with the next initiative. Korag, you're on deck. He is going to look up at you with a certain amount of rage, flicker for a moment, cuss to himself in Grantinan, and then use his bonus action. Actually, does he have anything he can do with his bonus action? Because he just learned he can't do... Oh, he does. He is going to use his bonus action. Do. Everyone's doing arrows. This is wonderful. And he's going to vanish.
When you say vanish,
It's like his form has just turned to mist and disappeared. You can give me, on your turn, which it now is, an insight check for your bonus action if you'd like. Or investigation or perception check. Not insight. have to correct myself there.
Is this to figure out what he just did or where he is?
What he just did.
I don't care what he just did. I just only want to know where he is.
You can also give me a perception or investigation check to try to figure out where he is.
Well, if I do that, well, and assuming he is, let's say, hypothetically invisible, and I know where he is, would that gainsay his advantage, my disadvantage trying to stab him?
You would still have disadvantage trying to stab him, but you would have an
Okay.
actual idea of where he is.
All
And
right,
not
well, I'll
be
try to
like-
figure out where he is then.
Blindly stabbing open air, potentially.
What did you say I'm rolling for that?
Perception or
Investigation?
investigation? One of those two. Take your pick.
It will be a perception, and it will be a 24.
Yeah. You'll notice that he is vaguely in this area.
Ugh. Does this place have a ceiling?
The ceiling it does have a ceiling, but it's about 100 feet up.
That's unfortunate. Okay, in that case, I will use my full action to grab my guy and get what I perceive to be on the other side of him. Is that right?
Nice. Okay. You run up, using even your action for a dash action, get to the other side of Shadows. Shadows, even though this Takiri just kind of vanished out of your own sight, Korag seems intent on a spot just behind you. After Korag is... I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Keep going, buddy. Is actually Ego. It's his turn. He is going to take... That's weird how the distances are measured out. A few steps forward and look at you, BT. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, keeping in mind you have it at advantage because of your hero's feast.
Well, that's a good thing because I have no wisdom saving throw. 15.
15? That is still a fail. Yeah, I think the only way you can actually save against this one... oh no, never mind. It's a fairly slim chance, but it still exists. You lose focus on everything and anything else. And he doesn't know it, because you are already going to be trying to go for him. He's just compelled you to completely fight him and not pay attention to anyone else. So on your turn, you have to fight him.
Okay. No
You're
biggie there.
You are compelled. He brings up his scimitar inside one of his hands. Eyes squint a little as he says, BT, I have business with you. That's his turn. BT, it is you. Minnie, you're on deck.
I will go up to him and we attack. First off is the bite.
Wonderful.
Where's the dice? Dice, come on. Yep, now the dice are going to be like that. I'm going to assume a 13 doesn't hit.
13 does not hit. As if in lightning motion, you come up with a bite and he's there one moment, just out of your range the second.
And then we'll do the claw. Or the paw. And that will be 20.
Good lord, that was close.
Yeah,
21.
it was. 24.
24, that hits.
Oh, you know, I did not look Oh well, we'll look next time. Then 15 points of lightning.
15 points of lightning damage. Strikes into it, and you see some of the lightning dissipate into the armor, but still some of it goes through, and a little smoldering comes from this area you hit. He is resistant to lightning, so that is halved.
We're gonna play the resistance game, I see. Okay, fine.
You play with me every week.
Yep. Well, only fair, right? Because I'm resistant to everything. He's
also
resistant to
primordial.
everything.
Yeah. This, though, you can tell is because of his armor. After hitting once with that. Okay. I believe you have another attack.
Just another paw. Paw. That would be an 18.
18 misses.
Okay. We're starting to hone in on the range. It's 24 to 18, somewhere in there. That'll be it.
24 to 18.
Okay, you coming in with those strikes. It is time, just before Minnie's turn, for a legendary action from Ego. He is going to strike you with a scimitar attack. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Maybe. Ooh! Does a 26 hit?
Only on a Friday. Which today's a Friday, yay!
Ooh. That is going to be 11 points of slashing damage. Oh, no, sorry, I lied. I really lied. I'm so sorry. I did not add the numbers together correctly at all. I don't even know where I got 11. Oh, because I halved it before announcing it. It's 22 halved to 11, but I think you have more to resistance to slashing. So 22 points, however much your resistance is.
Okay. 6 points. Okay.
All right, Minnie. Now it's you, then we're back to the top of the round.
Okie dokie. I am going to do a death ward on myself, just to be safe. Finally thinking about things. And then I'm just going to go 25 feet, because that's how far I can go, because I am not a fast munchkin. So I'm going to go there. Boop. The brick pattern on the floor means I can't tell where the actual squares are.
Remember, you can hold your character, right-click as you're holding it, and it will measure out your movement.
Okay, you say remember? I literally never knew this.
That's why I just reminded you. And you have been told it actually multiple times. We go over this almost every time we have a combat.
I never knew this.
You definitely did. That's okay then.
Also, does Ultion look dead? Can I do a
Oh, he's very
perception?
alive. You can all tell
he's alive.
he's alive.
Wonderful. Fantastic. I can't really do anything else at this stage, so I am just going to be happy where I am.
Death Water was an action. You can give me a... You know what? I'll give you an option to use your bonus action. Would you like to give us an investigation or a perception with your bonus action?
What would I be investigating or perceiving? Because I was just
What
thinking,
Ultion's
is
in.
Ultion dead? Oh, the gizmo? I
The
would love to
gizmo.
investigate
Yeah,
the
because you know
gizmo.
that's kind of what your task is. You can do that from afar by just looking.
I'm going to go with investigation on
Nice.
the gizmo.
Cool. Go for it.
Okay, that's a 14 on the gizmo.
14 on the gizmo. Very intricate. Probably one of the most advanced devices you've ever seen. There is arcane effects to this as well as arc tech. Kind of a little meld between the two. The engravings on the bottom are not actually part of the machine. It is a spell that is affecting the machine, so it's separate from it. So that's the just pure arcane. The machine is arc tech in a far more advanced way than you've ever dabbled with. That's what a 14 gets you from afar.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, I'll give you a little extra. There's probably multiple steps to getting him out.
That makes sense.
Alright. We're back around to the top. Ultion. Con saving throw.
Let's see. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right. 19 on the die. Plus 3.
That's another success.
I'm gonna just in case he's watching at home. Cameron from work. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Cameron from work. I don't know who you are, but
Watch
you're
it
a
roll
good
me a 1
lad.
next time. Watch it.
Just
watch.
watch, yeah.
Because I'm hyping it up.
As you feel Rath's power seep even more into your own body, you hear his voice once again speaking to you. We worked together to change reality from the foreknowledge that we held from previous renditions. Not just in history, but in people's individual lives. We committed atrocities that most would never imagine. And I hated every moment. All right, Shadows. It's you.
Excellent, excellent. Okay,
Tahiri's on deck.
Noting Korag's reaction to Tahiri going invisible, Shadows is going to breathe in. Breathe in. And yes, that is what we will, in fact, will sweep through the area that Korag seems intent on and attempt to hit him. I have disadvantage, don't I?
You do, but he is currently flanked, so it's just a straight roll.
Oh, excellent.
Well done, Korag.
That is a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Excellent, excellent. Connecting with him, I will deal, oh, that's not too bad, 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12, ow. Points of bludgeoning damage. Wonderful. You managed to hit something. Hear a little bit of a grunt. He's still invisible.
Okay, knowing that, I'm going to bring my other fist into an attempt to hit him where I think the chest region is. Bad either. 27 to hit?
You keep rolling super freaking high. That was a 19 on the die, wasn't it?
No, that was an 18 on the die.
That's a 25.
I have plus 9 to hit.
Yeah, oh, that is 26 still. I'm mismathing
27.
again. Math.
9 plus 18 is 27.
Skills. It is, yeah. Alright. That hits.
That will be another 12 points of bludgeoning damage. That's a 7 on the die.
Beautiful. You're rolling freakingly high.
Look, I rolled
today.
max damage on that D20. I am apparently flowing with it right now.
Flowing with it.
Because of that, I am going to go ahead and flurry up
Flurry of blows.
my bonus action.
Do it to it.
You would see Shadow suddenly double punch in the stomach region. Oh yeah, 28 to hit.
Another 18 on the die, perfect. That hits.
No, that's a 19 this time.
That is a 19 this time,
27
you're right.
last
My
time.
math skills are great today, everyone.
I got max damage on the die, so 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
These cat dice are loving me today.
They were loving you last time,
okay. Yeah, okay, there's the one where I miss. That is 11 to hit.
too. Oh yeah, that misses.
Yes, okay, and then for movement, I am going to, I'm not going to move at all. I want to keep him flanked. Visible right now.
Wonderful. Okay. Punching twice. Forgetting slightly inside your mind, Shadows, that this is a gnome. You're not actually punching at his stomach region. You're punching his face. Because that's stomach region for you. He's short.
Yeah.
He is going to respond in kind with a couple of blows against you, still remaining invisible for his turn. Also, I forgot real quick, you succeeded, Ulti, and I need to uncover this next portion. I'm going to do that real quick. Boop, there you go. So he's going to make a series of attacks against you, Shadows. This is at advantage because he's invisible. Yeah, good thing too, possibly. We're just going to take a picture of that.
Seems bad.
It's bad.
Seems
for
terrible.
us, for us.
It's pretty gross for you. That's a natural 20.
Nice. Hey, it's only fair. I got a nat 20 on him. He gets a nat 20 on me.
You all are walloping each other. It's great. Alrighty. Here we go.
Question is, will he drop me in one round?
He's not that strong. He's just a bonded. Oh. Okay. And he didn't roll too well. That is 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
He still rolls better than I. Well, not rolls, but does better than I do.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. 3.
3. That is a fail. You are stunned for your next turn. Let's just add this effect. With a stunning strike, he hits. You feel all of your muscles lock up as part of his hand just slips in under your ribs and twists, causing lots of trauma. Coming in for a second attack. That is... That's a 16. Does a 16 hit you?
No, a 16 does not surprisingly hit me despite being stunned.
Yeah, it only gives him advantage on the dice.
Yeah, and he already had that.
And he already had advantage. And he rolled fairly poorly, a 4 and a 6. It was bad. Slips a little, probably on his own blood because he's beat up already. On his second strike, missing you for that one. However, part of the task was put through. As he is stunned, Korag, it is now your turn. At the end of his turn, he does come into sight again. However, you do not have advantage for this round. For the flanking effect, doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
'Cause I'm stunned.
Because you stunned.
Okay, so we're gonna do several things here. The first of which...
I put him in the wrong layer. There we go.
Okay, the first of which is we will maledict his face.
Ego's on deck.
And that will be... I always forget what it's... We'll put it in a weird place. Let's see here. Curse the Mark.
Maledicting his
That's what
face.
it's called. And it will be amplified. So I will go ahead and do necrotic damage to myself.
Oof. Brave soul.
Very good. So I will get advantage on this here roll. That's a natty 20 on the ooh woo.
Woo!
Once again, everybody is welcome.
So thereby we have a lot of dice to roll. Okay, so this
Poor Jerry.
Okay, so okay, now I know you just said it. I'm gonna roll all these dice
You double the dice rolled, yep.
Okay. And then after I roll it, I'm gonna double what I roll.
No.
I'm gonna double my. Not gonna double.
You roll the dice doubled, so as in double the amount of dice you're rolling.
Uh-huh.
Add that all together.
Okay. Uh-huh, got that.
Add your modifier.
Got it.
Now double the number.
Okay. That's 80 damage.
Woo!
Some of which is radiant.
So smack for sure.
So let's see here. 17. 34 of it is radiant.
Amazing.
And then that means the 46 is piercing.
Amazing. Okay.
Korag showing why he was hired.
All right, Korag.
Finally gets to do it and absolutely swings for the fences.
How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna assume he's still looking at shadows, sort of glowering, and I'm gonna stab him through the back of his head through his eyeball.
Amazing.
The eyeball
Pops.
comes out like forward.
Forward out of it.
Little-
Little
like
burning
one of those
motion
meat
just
sticks.
crispifies. It's like as soon as the eyeball comes out on the tip of this blade, it crispifies like a marshmallow that's been forgotten over a campfire. And the rest of it kind of burns a little bit. There's a twitching motion into his body as it starts to convulse and shift. A limb pops out of his back. Another limb pops out of the other side of his back.
It's not his final form.
Another limb pops out until there are 3 more limbs on either side coming out. The skin starts to peel away as this decrepit skeleton-like mummified figure looms up another 5 feet off the ground, and it spins to face you, a lifeless, dead corpse, as Tahiri moves to his second form.
Okay.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
I wasn't expecting that.
Admit, I was also not expecting that. Will.
We're just gonna...
Let's see. Give me one moment. I just need to double check this one thing. Okay, so I don't get the advantage on the second one. Just the first, but I will. Okay.
You wouldn't have
so here
gotten
we
an
go.
advantage on the first one either, or was that your maledict?
That was my maledict.
Okay,
so
cool.
amplifying my maledict gives me advantage on my next attack, but the maledict itself gives me extra damage for this entire turn.
Perfect.
Okay, that's gonna be a 24.
24 hits.
Sweet. Okay, and so that's gonna be 24 damage. I guess that's let me specify 14 piercing, 10 radiant.
Okay. The radiant doesn't seem to be doing anything to him.
That's unfortunate.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Anything with your movement?
No, we'll stay right there. That's
Okay.
a good spot to be.
Excellent. Wonderful. Undead Takiri is going to take a legendary action, and he's going to try to pierce you with one of his little spindly legs. Ah. Yeah. Does a 23 hit? Yeah. All right. Ooh. You're going to take 12 points of piercing damage, and you are currently grappled.
And that's legendary, so nothing to do about that.
That is a legendary action, yep.
Cool.
Ego's going to go. And he, in front of Big Tin, is going to say, I know someone who very much would like your corpse. All of them, if possible. But I'll take this one first. And he's going to swing his scimitar 3 times in very, very swift motions. That first one's a natural one, so
Probably
he misses.
gonna die.
Second attack. Ooh. It's a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. But if I roll better, you might. But I'm not rolling too good. That's 11 slashing damage on the second attack. Not taking into consideration your reductions.
Oh.
And then... it's only a 14 on the last attack.
Wow. Okay, missed.
I'm rolling pretty poorly in most of these rolls.
Surprisingly.
Just barely dashing out of most of these strikes. The first one you get out cleanly, but basically just to swing yourself into the next strike, ducking out of the way of the last one. He's quick, he's fast, and somehow, BT, you can still tell he's holding back. It's your turn.
But yeah, I hope we realize in this plan, I can't take him in no way, shape, or form. I can't tank him. I can't take him. So you guys had better hurry up.
What happened to tanky Big Tin? You had to go and
Tanky.
split yourself into pieces, didn't you?
Tanky Big Tin had to be in multiple places at once. Anyway,
Wasn't my idea, people. That was Stitch's idea.
bite attack.
Hang.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that misses.
You know, I'm about ready to leave. Good luck, you guys. I don't like Ultion that much. Anyway. Paw. 27.
27 hits. Ooh.
10 points of damage, electric damage.
Rounding
let's
down
have-
to 5.
And another dirty 20, which misses.
Yep.
Yeah, I am so gonna die.
At the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action and take another scimitar attack against you. That's a 25. Oh no, 22 to hit, 23 to hit. Wow, math. Come on.
Okay.
Oh. There it is. 18 points of slashing damage. Again, not taking into consideration your reductions.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Minnie.
Alrighty, so I am going to just super quickly double check a measurement. Okie doke. And then I'm going to move myself to here, so I am within an area. And I
Wonderful.
am going to use a sorcery point to... oh god, where did it go? Ah, here we go. Metamagic distance spell. So I can extend the range of any of my spells or abilities. So for a spell that I'm going for in this particular instance, it requires a range of touch. I can make the range of it 30 feet.
Wonderful.
So I'm going to cast Death Ward on Ultion, now that I'm within 30 feet of him.
I don't hate that.
Neither
I
do
don't hate
I.
that at all.
And then with my... so the meta magic thing, it says that the time it takes is special.
It depends
Is
on the
that
metamagic that you're using. So for that one, the action, Death Ward is an action, so you used your action to cast Death Ward. Metamagic in that case just enhanced the spell that you were casting for your action. So you have a
Okay.
bonus action left.
Okay. For my bonus action, I would like to. I would like to do an Arcana check on the gizmo that's
Wonderful.
holding Ultion.
Go for it.
Arcana, that's a dirty 20, please.
For a dirty 20, the Arcana check you get tells you that this device is meant to take something. You're not entirely sure what it's meant to take, but it's intricate enough that you know the process would result in Ultion's death. With a dirty 20, you would know that if it goes off, and it does look like it's powered on and charging, no spell you know of would be able to bring him back if he died through this mean.
But would my death ward be sufficient to prevent him from dying from the machine?
It wouldn't stop it at all.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Oh, I'll give you a little extra, because I like giving people a little extra. The machine seems to be smoking a little bit, coming out of the entrance of where Ultion is in, like a radiant of heat coming out of it.
Does it look like the smoke would be a good thing for me?
You
in that
have
the gizmo is
no
malfunctioning?
idea. And we're going to get back into it next week, everyone, as it's the end of this episode. So we're heading back to the top of the round for next time. Don't forget,
Wish us luck.
luck.
The year may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. May peace follow you out.